Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of Smile to Jannah. What I'm about to tell you has shaken the world economically.
It's about 12% of the total global trade volume. That's a huge amount.
As we know, Israel has been continuing its attacks on Gaza undeterred as the rest of the world watches on. The Muslim majority countries have not done anything substantive. They're like a man watching his wife get beaten up while he speaks to the attacker's friend, telling him that he condemns the attacks. Oh yes, indeed. In the world of politics, money plays a big role. You want change? Unless it affects their pockets, it won't make a difference. When Britain ruled the United States did a boycott of British goods in 1765, and this played a crucial role in American independence. In South Africa, when there was a system discriminating against blacks, a boycott of South African goods took place in 1980, which played a crucial role in dismantling the apartheid system. Although there is a boycott going on by the lay people, you and me, but Yemen, more specifically a group called the Houthis, have done something that has really hurt Israel, America, in fact, 44 countries. It has blocked the shipping route, a very crucial shipping route, which is in the Red Sea, which Israel relies upon heavily. Now, the Houthis or Yemen, they can't assist the Palestinians militarily because their weapons don't reach there, but this is a way of them contributing to their cause. In fact, they have attacked at least 12 ships, causing 4 out of 5 top companies to stop going through there. Even BP, the oil company, has stopped.
Energy giant BP is now the latest to pause sending ships through the Red Sea,
which has affected global prices of oil. And a United States military official said, "These are attacks that we have not seen in 2 generations. Ships now have to go around. To avoid that route, they have to go around Africa, which can take them up to 14 days longer. The prices of products have gone up. The insurance premiums are affected. The world's elites are now paying attention. On top of that, the United States and the UK are involved doing the dirty work for Israel by shooting down these drones, because that's how the Houthis do it. They send drones, amongst other methods as well. But it's only now that the US is like, hang on a minute, we're being screwed over. Because think about it. A Houthi drone costs, about $2,000 to make, but a United States missile that's needed to shoot it down, most likely the SM-2 that's being used, costs $2 million each. So this is costing them a lot. And when I say them, couldn't, the United States average taxpayer, the one that's struggling to make ends meet, who's paying for these guys. And did I mention that obviously you're helping the Israeli army as well? And let's take a look at what they're doing. Mate, that's quite insulting actually. If you're taking all that money, at least spend some of it on dance classes and sort yourselves out, frankly. You know what I mean? So look, the Houthis, this is an image taken from CNN, they're wearing their thobe. You know what I mean? Thobe wearing, sandal wearing people who are finally making the world pay attention to the consequences of Israel's attack and frankly their stupidity. It reminds me of university, when the professor would tell a student to get out, and when he refused, the teacher would say, "I won't carry on till he leaves." And then the rest of the students, because obviously, uni is not cheap, they would turn against the student and tell him to leave. It was a clever tactic, and one that we're seeing at play here, which can be compounded and become more effective if more countries assist them. Naturally, the United States has come to their rescue and has amassed 10 countries against these sandal wearers, that is, with their $2,000 drones.
And I would remind you that this is not just a U.S. issue. This is an international problem, and it deserves an international response.
And the Houthis have said clearly, we're only targeting the ships going to Israel and coming from them. Yeah, this is in defense of our Palestinian brothers and sisters, and the ships get advance warnings as well. But obviously America wants to do all that it can just so the Israelis don't pay that extra for their products, because they'll get their products, but it's just going to be a bit more expensive, frankly. And there is risk that it will now become a regional war. Yeah, and these guys are now getting other countries involved, which, you know what, should be done, especially when we're looking at 20,000 Palestinians, you know what I'm saying, ended. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I have to obviously pick my words carefully because of YouTube censorship as well. And looking at that list, I don't know what Bahrain is doing there, frankly, you know what I mean? But seems like they, you know, they've got beef with the Houthis, but so does Saudi. They're not on that list, you know what I mean? And in a case like this, you got to put your beef to one side, frankly. Considering the bad news that we get and how powerless we feel because the Muslim majority countries are not doing anything substantive, hearing something like this is a breath of fresh air, frankly, yeah? And I hope it will inspire more Muslim countries to do something, especially economically, like I've discussed, that has been known to make a difference in history. And of course, Islamically, we know our connection with Allah is the most important. So to make sure that we are maximizing on that, because obviously you got to tie your camel, but you make dua as well. You know what I mean? So there's means, and of course, ultimately there's Allah. Do your best, Allah will do the rest. Let's leave it there, guys. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.